3 kilometers up in the mountains of Gore province, Afghanistan, a joint patrol of Lithuanian, Croatian and Ukrainian ISAF soldiers are visiting a village. The terrain is unfriendly and the residents of Sufak village don't get many visitors. So an opportunity like this is invaluable to gather information about what the people need to survive the long and harsh winters. A meeting with village leaders over a cup of hot milk helps to form good relations.
The talks with the village elder proceeded smoothly for the most part. The people in Gao province are friendly and good progress has been made. But sometimes you get the feeling that they don't want to discuss every detail, perhaps to protect themselves and to be on better terms with us.
Surviving at temperatures that can drop to 40 degrees Celsius below freezing is tough. These men and their families depend on their livestock and long trips to the capital, Chakcharan. But as the village elder tells of how a local man froze to death trying to bring food back from the city, passing through the mountains can be deadly. Again and again, the elders of the village stress the priority for building good roads. But treacherous ways are not the only danger in the mountains. Behind me, Lithuanian soldiers from the PRT are giving children and adults a lecture in mine awareness. Games help to reinforce a lesson that might save their lives.
In this village, I gave a lecture on the threat of mines. Usually I do this in various villages, as this is of particular importance to the residents of these villages and districts. We deliver such a lecture as there are quite a lot of mines and different minefields in Afghanistan, the surroundings of Gao, which are left there after the Soviet-Afghan war.
A Lithuanian lieutenant is able to sit with the women and girls of the village to find out their needs as the men play football outside.
Women mentioned that there are many problems in the healthcare system. There are no doctors and there is a need for medical assistance. The problem of the education system is that there are a lack of teachers. Also, there are many widows in this village and they need food supplies, warm clothes, blankets and other things. This was my first meeting with the local women and I was surprised that they were open and told me about their problems.
The visit ends with blankets and winter supplies being given out to villagers. But this mission is not just humanitarian. Keeping the contact with people in remote places is also key in stabilising the region.
The biggest problem we face are people who were prominent commanders during the Soviet invasion and the drive to expel the Taliban forces from that area. After that period, they have retained their positions as armed power brokers and are unwilling to give up the life they led during the war. In a way, they are a threat to the civilian way of life, and we have to find a way to demobilise them and to make them become a part of civilian life.
This is probably the last time soldiers will be able to visit Sufak village before the winter weather deteriorates further. But they'll be back in the spring to continue to slowly improve the lives of these mountain dwellers. This is Ruth Owen in Gore province for the NATO channel.